y'all? What's going on? It's your man Twan, the one, the only he. Straight up in the morning. We are back here live streaming. Sam's in the building. Str8 is here. And Mr. J58 is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, people.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everyone doing? You know, I don't know who to attack first. Because J5, do you notice how C.'s good morning is the same every single time? It's no good morning. I mean, now, granted, I understand people have bad days. I understand that, but she's always
consistency.
Good morning.
Consistency.
Morning.
It's consistency.
Thank
you. She has walked into the office and she said, "Good morning. Let me get my coffee, my tea."
Thank you.
Well, she already walked in the office with Starbucks, so she don't get no coffee.
On a good day, yes, but normally I'm rushing in the office and I just got there at the nick of time.
In the nick of time. But, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Glad to see everybody here. Before we move on in the show, I want to say thank you to Sam, C.8, and Mr. J58. Last Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, I was out of commission, and my team instantaneously stepped up and took some names, and they kicked ass. So I do appreciate the squad. I do want everyone to know that I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for holding me down. So if there's no I in team, so thank you very much.
Are we done with the emotional stuff now?
He's full of shit. He's full of shit. I don't even want to hear it.
This is exactly what happened in the group chat. They refused to acknowledge I appreciate them. They was like, off with your head. Whatever.
We don't want to hear your shit.
No one wants to
hear. Hey guys, Franchise Catering. Good looking for the shout out, man. Good morning to you too, man.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. We
Crab Daddy.
Sam
Crab Daddy. What's up? Good morning.
Crab Daddy.
Yeah, man.
That's his name, Crab Daddy?
Crab Daddy.
Appreciate you, man.
Brandis Union.
Good morning.
Good, bro. Good people. Shout out to the
Good morning.
Shout out to the iRant Network. Shout out to Facebook Live. Shout out to YouTube. We are on deck. Let's go.
Good morning, T. Even though she's like...
Hey, T.
She's in the other room, but good morning.
Hey.
Weird, right? Person's looking at you, but saying good morning to you online.
Good morning, Logic. Thank you. Good morning.
Appreciate Logic. So, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody's week been? I do have a story that I do want to tell you, and I do need your opinion. I need your help on my family. But before I do that, how y'all doing?
Baby, it's been a week. So I got hit with some news, guys. I work for the federal government. I heard a little rumor that some of my counterparts at work will not return back to work until July 2021.
Yikes.
I love it.
I don't know if I can do this for a year.
I love it. Let me stay home till 2021. I'll stay home till July.
And I have to homeschool.
Now that part is a little...
These GT classes and this specialized school.
Yeah, man.
And I have to work, and they want me to produce.
Yeah, they do.
No
bueno.
I'm just... I don't know. I want to be home, but then I don't.
You don't?
It's more of you want to be home, but then when they tell you that you have to be home, that's when you don't want to be home.
Exactly.
It's kind of funny that both of y'all are said this, because I did put some. I'm sorry to get in the weeds, but you guys said something that instantaneously thought about. The both of you work from home, and how do you feel? Do you feel as though work is now has invaded your home because of the 8 hours that you're putting in? And it's kind of sort of like your boss is telling you what to do in your home. Like your boss is saying, you better be logged in by 8 o'clock. I don't care if you had a drink, had a little taste or not. You better be on this system at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
At 8 o'clock.
How do you feel? Like first of all, how many hours in a day does it consume in a day? Like just working from home.
your work?
Well, you have your 8 hours of actual work, and then you still have home issues that come about. So it's time consuming, and it actually affected me. I thought I told y'all, like when we were still in the radio station, but I told y'all it had completely overwhelmed me because I'm used to having that commute from work to home, and that gives you a chance to decompress and get rid of the issues that you had at work. But then when you're home and you log off your computer, you're still home. And whatever kind of pissed you off at work kind of still lingers because you're home.
Right.
You can't, you gotta finish the job. Like that's huge.
And you can't really, you have to learn to separate the two, because if you don't, it can cause a lot of turmoil. Let's just say that.
As far as like, because, and is that because like, you know, you also have to deal with like possibly, you know, being in a relationship, you know, you just gotta make a lot of time for a lot of things.
Right. And then you still have to do the things that you do at home. So let's say you still have to cook dinner for your family.
Right.
Now
They gotta eat.
They gotta eat, but then if you're like still pissy, you may rush through. You may not put as much effort into the stuff that you're supposed to do in the household because now you're in the house 24/7.
So the job is pretty much the getaway, but it's just bad because you can't get away because your job is at home now.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Because even if work gives you a bad day, like if I get pissed off at work and they piss me off, I can leave.
Right.
I can leave. They piss me off, and where do you go immediately when you get pissed off? You go home.
You're safe.
And now, because that's your safe haven. That's the place that you want to come to decompress. And like these motherfuckers, I want to just go lay down. But then if they piss you off, you're already home. So now you're just extra mad because you're like, fuck, I'm home and you piss me off and I'm still fucking mad. And then you got to leave home. And then and where we are with this quarantine BS, it's not many places you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So even if you leave home, it's like, where you going, to the store to have to put your mask on?
That's all you better be doing.
And now I don't know, C-Dot, if you are on a compressed work schedule, did you take that option where we work 10-hour days and have one day off? Well,
No,
I have
I would
that,
love
and
that.
I have it, and so that my Monday is my day off. But that 10-hour day when you have to do 10 hours.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, I'm doing my 8, but I'm on a fixed shift. So that's the thing that gets like he said, I have to be on my computer at 8:00, and I don't get off my computer till 4:30 unless I take leave or something like that.
God.
So question.
So with that, C-Dot, how are you going to do schooling for your babe?
Girl, I was doing it at the end, and it was a mess because she's on a conference call. I'm on a conference call. She got to do her work. I'm trying to do my work.
Right.
Right.
So do they dare to even ask you guys for overtime?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Definitely got an email. Definitely received an email.
At home?
And then it's like, okay, and you're doing your overtime from your alternative duty station, which means you're still doing it home. You're still home, but you're getting the overtime. I don't do overtime though.
Yep.
Nah, that's a no for me. Yeah.
Yeah, they want overtime, and they're increasing some of our caseloads. Because to be very fair, some of the consumers that I serve, they're having anxiety right now. They're going through depression. They're having a lot of symptomatic things going on. So we need to have all hands on deck.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Ew, that got depressing. We're talking about work from
home. It did. It was just like.
It got dark, guys.
Thanks, Twan. Thanks for that.
Did he freeze?
But on a brighter note, we still have jobs.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just, man.
Even though I be looking at some of these people on unemployment, I'm like, bro, you got $10,000 just sitting right there. What the fuck?
Right. And weigh the odds too. Yes. You could be at the job and you could be around people when you might can catch corona. So, we got to have the odds.
But what is going on with all these different school systems opening up school, and then a week later they have to shut them down? Like, why aren't states learning from each other? What is the problem?
Stupid white people. That's exactly what it is.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, you see what happened to Alabama, so then Atlanta, you do it.
Exactly what it is.
Like, why?
Because you got those people that want the kids out the house. That's
You'd
all it
rather
is.
put your child at risk than to make sure that they're safe.
But here's the thing.
Well,
like as far as each kid, by being inside the school and signing the paperwork and doing the school lunch process, and you gotta enroll him, and you paying that money for the students so they can eat. They trying to get their money. So yeah, that's what it is.
that's crazy.
Nah.
I know that my sorority sister, she was on CNN about a week ago. I have a clip. She was on CNN and she was very upset about, some of the schools in her area. I want to say Colorado. They weren't opening up schools in her area because it was like she had to choose between sending her child to school or going to work. And she's like, I don't know how. I'm a single parent. I don't know how this is going to work. So I do understand that some parents are faced with, how do I maintain my employment, and then where do I put my child? So she spoke on CNN. If you guys want to check that out, Tina Carroll, and she just was going through all the options. She's like, if I go to work because I need to provide, food and shelter for my child, where do I put my 5-year-old? Where does he go? Some of the daycare centers in her area have shut down because they don't want to risk it.
Right.
So I understand. And here in Baltimore, you heard that some of the food pickup sites, they had to shut them down because a couple of people came back positive for corona.
They're telling us to stay home, but then they're telling us to come out. They got to make up their mind. They're doing the most right now. And the best thing you should do is just stay safe and stay home. So, yeah, we got to, it's going to be a process. It's going to be going on for a very long time, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be going on for a very long time.
It's going to be a mess. Everybody, this morning, I had to run out the house and I went to go to the gas station and I got all the way to the door, realized I didn't have my mask, had to turn right back around. The man that was getting gas was like, I do it all the time. I was so mad because I usually don't, but I was like, he saw me. I kind of like stalked back to the car because I was like, fuck, I forgot it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. I don't think,
but now there's a coin shortage, and they're asking that you either use exact change or an alternative way of payment. Now they're talking about there's no chicken, there's no beef. I said, wow, like we are really in the last days.
Who said it ain't no chicken?
They said it's a shortage right now.
It's a shortage on chicken. Oh my gosh.
Yes. I was like, I don't even do red meat. Like, come on.
Wait a minute. Have you guys seen the shirts that turn into masks?
No.
So they have shirts that turn into masks. It has the little loop that goes around your ear. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I mean, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Okay.
It's different, but it works because now this morning I could definitely use that because I was hot. I was so hot this morning because I never forget it.
So you guys know I've been working out, right? I call myself working out and putting my mask on at the track.
Okay.
No, don't do that. You're trying to kill yourself. Yeah. Yep.
I almost died.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure this out because everyone is working out. Everyone is outside.
Just gotta do it in moderation.
I'm about to say, I guess if you still have the 6 feet, you should be still good.
No, it's definitely no 6 feet because we got everyone at the track. See that out here at Milford Mill, they're all at the track. Everybody.
At what time?
Between 11 and 4.
You might need to go earlier.
6.
Earlier or later.
You got to get up.
They close up the track. What, 7, 8? I don't even know.
I thought they did it at dusk. So whenever
it starts to go,
sun starts to go down, they close the track up. But maybe you should try to work out earlier during the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something because it was like 1,000 people, and I was like, "Oh, he's too close." Like, I mean, they look good, but I felt like his sweat and everything was gonna touch me, and I just was like, "Oh, he's too close."
Ain't no wrong with no sweat.
He's dirty.
I don't know who he is.
He got corona sweat.
He got corona sweat. Corona in the cooch and corona sweat.
He got corona sweat.
Corona what?
Corona in the cooch and corona sweat. I can't deal with it. Like, oh no, get away from me.
Oh my God.
I'm bougie as hell when I go outside. Did she cough? Did this person just cough beside me? What is that? Quarantiner.
Did you just clear your throat?
14. Oh my God.
Don't clear your throat around me. Sometimes you choke on your spit and you are gonna cough.
Yes, and then you sitting there looking at people
And then
looking
you
at you
sit there,
like you're dying. Do you have corona?
right,
It's
right.
like no.
That shit hit different nowadays, man. That shit hit real different.
Mm-hmm.
Be
Mm-hmm.
turning blue in the face to hold it in while you in line. Like, oh Lord,
You like,
your eyes popping out because you trying to hold it.
And then that's the worst. And then you sitting there, you're literally dying.
So I
But
went
nobody
into
cares though.
I went into my local spirit store the other day, guys. I'm gonna finish it real quick.
What's
And
a
I had on
spirit?
this same, but not this shirt, but it was like a blue shirt with the white writing, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And you know what this guy said?
What do you say,
So I
Chef?
had on this shirt or whatever. He said, but I seen a guy come in the store and he said, "Black real butts matter."
Real
So
butts?
I looked, real butts matter. I was
that's
like, my butt is real,
I'm
sir.
oh,
mad you
What was
even
that
went there
about?
with him.
you had a guilty conscience for that?
You was
I
you
looked
was
around
like,
like, excuse me.
I would have asked him like, and you came to tell me that because why?
And so when I said that to him, he says, "Don't all lives matter?" I was like, "That's cute. If it did, we wouldn't be screaming Black Lives Matter." Now ring me up. Can I
right.
get a discount since you
Wait,
did
so
all
he
of
said,
this?
Did you get the discount?
I did.
That's right. That's all that mattered.
Well, I was going to add that me out.
well, Lucy feels that you got a butt because he said real butts matter. You know what I'm
But
saying?
my lord, like, sir, that was not the way to go.
Well,
That
that's
was
where
his
he went
pickup
with. That's where he
line.
took you. That way got you a discount, man.
You know,
Did you
Alicia
get his phone
raised the
number?
point, you know, got the
No,
pen
I don't even want it. Just stay at the liquor store, sir. Stay at the liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
out of
Then when
line.
I come in,
All right. So listen. So I was reading some
what's up?
things this week, and just a little opinion. Just want your opinion on it, ladies. And
Hmm.
I knew you were the right ladies to get this opinion on.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
So you know, chivalry has changed if it even exists. The way, like I would say, like old school marriage relationships are gone, vanished. The way your grandmother had a relationship does not exist anymore. Just doesn't. Very seldom does it exist. Where now these days the man is literally the provider. The woman, she possibly has a job, but she's no longer the the she's not just raising a kid. She's making money. She's doing her own thing, and so forth and so on. My question is, since that's evolved and the ladies have their independence and so forth and so on, what does a man and what would a man need a woman for? I mean, and what would a man need a woman for if he's paying all the bills these days? Because mind you, what was does not exist anymore. Now, granted, there are a lot of women that pay their bills. There are. But there still are a lot of women, and you probably know some, no offense, that saying, he's going to pay my bills and so forth and so forth and so on, possibly. What does a man, what does he need you for if he can pay all the bills for, C-Dot?
First of all, I need you to re-ask that question because what is she doing in the household? If you can pay all the bills,
Mm-hmm.
so what else are you
I
doing?
believe
Are you working all the time? Are,
AC
hmm?
for cutting you off. I believe he's talking about in the context, like, back in the days, the woman, they were portrayed, well, they were the woman of the house. They were the one that ran the house, made sure things was straight. The dude was out there, they was making the money, brought it in and took care of the family. Cool, granted. But women which have the right and deserve the right to have independence, having a chance to vote, they achieved that. They got the chance to want to work and go into the work system, and they got their jobs. But here's the thing: we're not talking about those women that's working hard. We're talking about the women in a sense, like if they want the man to pay all the bills, and if he's paying all the bills, what's the sense of her being there?
Okay, or you didn't make it any clearer, Jay. Sorry. Because at this point, you're saying, are we looking for someone to pay all our bills, or are we in a household where he is paying all the bills?
Right.
Which one is it?
No, it's not that. I'm talking about the woman that's like, you know, when you throw out the whatchamacallit, like the memes where it's like, if the rent is $1,500 and the utilities is $1,350.
Hey, don't do that, because I posted it the other day. Don't do that.
Just give you an example. You said if the man is paying the rent, and you know, how much is he supposed to pay? Like out of all of that, the utilities and rent. And then there was a lot of girls that was like, yo, he need to pay all of that.
I did see that, and I don't agree with that at all.
We're talking about those group of people.
The ones that want him to pay everything.
Yeah. So if he's paying all the bills, what's the need of you? What do we need?
It's not. It's not, actually.
There we go.
It's not. It's like, what's your purpose? There you go. Yeah, because I was like, let's bring some substance to this question.
We're not the hard-working woman that's out there earning her keep and making things happen.
So I took Twan's question a different way. I took it as though Twan was saying you guys have more rights and you have things to do. So what do we really need y'all for? Like, what do y'all still bring to the table? Is that what you were saying, Twan?
Who's bringing to the table, though? I thought he was talking about
women. Like, women. Like, what's the need of the man needing a woman if the woman is so liberated now?
So clearly, I should have went to Sam on this one because clearly it registered with her immediately. So that's basically what I'm saying. Like, you know, like
we're so liberated. What do they need us for? Like, we can do everything ourselves. You know, what do we need the man for? What do the man need the woman for?
There are women that are making $250,000 a year, you know, making more than a man, you know.
But what's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. But my point is, where relationships is and where the position of the woman is, you know, despite that some people still don't respect it, it's evolved. And a lot of people are, you know, I mean, their couples are more so teaming up versus a man just taking care of all the bills. Somewhere along the line, she's paying a bill, so her overhead is more than $500 in that house.
Right.
When previously, you know, mom and dad paid the whole Jimmy Mac, but that doesn't exist anymore.
I think it doesn't exist because, you know, evolution has changed. Things have progressed. Women do have rights. Some men really do respect women who can get up and make a living and take care of the home. So I think that since evolution has evolved and everything, I mean, some men can take it, some men can. I don't really think we have the 1950s man anyway.
You'll be surprised. It's actually something that still exists.
I don't know.
It's a couple that still exist that feel like they need to take care of everything.
It's about six of them.
Maybe.
It's about 6 of them, Sam, you said?
It's about 6 of them.
That's it? Only 6?
It's about 6 of them. But I
okay.
think that women, we finally got to a place, and we still have a long way to go because we still are making less than the male and everything in employment. But I think we still have a long way to go. But I mean, for the most part, it just shows how dynamic women are. And that's why men need us. You need us to make these business deals. You need us to take care of these kids because your patients are in the fucking trash, number one. You need us to give that nurturing spirit at home. You need us to have sex. You need us, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah, like you need us.
I mean,
no Meg.
Not really.
She don't cook, she don't clean with her. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Y'all don't. Y'all can do it yourself, but I mean, I get it.
It's not gonna be done right. See that?
True.
It's not gonna be done
Very
right.
True.
It's just that back. We need that, like.
Was you about to say you need that back neck spit?
Oh, there we go. Now we work.
Whoa.
Is that what you was about to say?
Now we work.
We need that back support. We need that person support. If I'm there, if I'm on it, you got my back. If you see some fuck shit going on behind, like that I don't see, my woman is gonna be there for me. I need that. I need that woman that's, in my ear, making sure I'm making the right decisions.
Oh.
And I need that type of support. I don't just, you can get vagina from any. Well, I want.
And what's so crazy about it, Twan, that you even asked this question is because it's portrayed that women were just Betty homemakers and things like that, when in all actuality, women really ran everything from the president's house to kingdoms to work. Like, we legit ran everything. We just never took the accolades of it.
Okay,
so it's
hold
very
on, guys.
funny that you.
Do y'all see that? You see this? He wants to go to white people court, and he wants to be the public presenter.
Crab Daddy, we're gonna set up. We gotta link us up. We gotta talk. We're gonna set up something. We're gonna get it popping with the white people court. Yes, this month.
He said tomorrow morning.
Oh, there you have it.
Look, Crab Daddy, you're trying my life.
He wants to do it tomorrow morning. The white people are ready to defend themselves.
The white people, they gonna run away from them. They gonna run away. Yo, these questions that we got for them, yo, gonna be crazy.
All right, white people court tomorrow.
Yes, white people
tomorrow morning.
Guys, the first installment of the white people court segment is going down.
You already know.
Okay, now back to what Sam was saying.
Yeah. Women actually ran a lot of things. We just did not take the accolades, and now women are just saying, "Hey, I am here. I am woman. Hear me roar, and I want my fucking roses, and I want it now."
Well,
yes, sis.
That's all.
Maybe not the roaring. You can meow.
Oh, we roar. We roar.
But then you have the people out there that's intimidated by the female that can take care of everything, that can do everything for herself, and don't need you. So I mean, it goes both ways.
And they are the ones who put this whole propaganda together that women are this.
I don't care. I'm just acknowledging that what you said, that it goes both ways.
No,
you took that hat off.
Yes, he
took
did.
that hat off.
Yes, he did.
I'm having some.
Last week it was J58 taking off the hat. Now this week is you.
Look, I'm having some position issues, so I'm trying to work it out as we go on. But what'd you say?
What do you think, bro?
What I think about what, J58?
Nah, I'm saying no. As far as the ladies, we understand that you deserve every right that a man has.
If you up in here, you paying the file.
I mean, that's fair.
You paying the file.
And if it's a situation where the man and woman decide not to have the woman pay, that's fine too.
Exactly, because guess what? If that's what you want, there you go.
If that's what you want. That's what you want.
In all seriousness, though, right? Like, I do have, and of course, a man wants to provide and do whatever the case may be for the upliftment of his family. But, when in some situations, it's good to have someone that is, I guess, so to speak,
your teammate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I don't want you forking the whole Jimmy Mac, and then you coming to them and be like, yo, you got 200 I can hold because I just forked over the whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it works out better that way. It works out better that way.
It can. It depends. It all depends on you and that person.
If he's doing a third, and you bringing 1/4, that's a deal. You can't beat that. C-Dot, you can't beat that. You can't beat that.
I guess.
Everything else paid. Oh yeah, AC. Let's take care of the BG&E bill. How much is it? How about $220? Oh, I just paid $1,750 in rent or mortgage.
I guess.
You know what, Twan? That was a great segue.
You gotta bend.
That was a great.
You do.
That was a great segue because I had a question about what is going on with men in power. This is why women need to be in charge of everything. Okay. Well, seriously, what's going on with men in power? Have y'all heard about Takeoff being accused of rape back from some young lady back in a party in June?
Crook.
Good morning, Crook.
Crook.
No, I did not.
Yeah, he's in the news now talking. Some ladies accusing him of sexual assault. That's just one of the many. Then it's another guy, a music producer. He has 15 cases pending against him. Yeah, said that he sexually assaulted women over time.
I believe it.
I
believe it.
You want to be a star?
I don't understand. I'm not getting it. Like, why are they doing this? Why are you taking your power? Music producer Detail arrested for 15 sexual assault charges. He's held on 6.3 million bail.
Wow.
6 point. That's his bail.
Yes.
6.3 is his bail.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
6.3 million bail.
Bail.
He did
wow.
It. If
he did it.
He did it.
1 million.
He did it.
6.3.
Yeah, he
then J58, you sent us information about Jaguar Wright accusing Common.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was his girl, though. I thought that was his girl. I thought they were dating.
You know, Common so back and forth. Him and Tiffany Haddish just came out that they're a couple. I just don't know. Ever since Erica, you know, had him sip some tea, he has not been right since.
How has he not been right? The problem is Erica, he loved her so much. He couldn't take it.
All right, so what you got, Twan? You saying let's go? Well, let's go. What you got?
Sam's the one. Oh, listen, I only saw it first. Or whenever Sam saw it, whenever she seen it. I want to know what she got to say about it. I'm gonna let her have that.
I hate to be this person, but
sorry,
come on,
right
y'all. I hate to be this person, but come on, sis.
So my thing is, why did you wait till
I know.
Why did you wait till now?
Listen, she said that she just said he wanted to kick it. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Well, I had all these performances. I just ain't with it right now. Relax." Okay.
So hold on.
Go.
And she woke up, and the ping was in her face.
This is the thing.
In her mouth. It was in her mouth.
No.
Right.
No. Hold on, guys. Now, if this was an issue, instead of opening your eyes first, why didn't you open your eyes? Why did your mouth? Why did your mouth open first before your eyes?
She did open her mouth. She did say that. I read it.
She said it. You opened your mouth before you open your eyes? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So you wanted to do it.
I just feel like this brings me back to like the Bill Cosby whole case and everything. Like, it makes me a little upset because, you know, I'm with C-Dot. I know we get ready to go see whoever, J58 party, and we like, it's 2 a.m. We see the pills on the table. Like, clearly we know what's going on. You know, like, clearly we know what's about to go down.
So exactly. She said she fell asleep in all her clothes, though.
So, all right, if we at a party, right? Say if it's like look at the Grammy in the back of Carmen.
Right.
Right.
Grammy party. The vibes is good. We lit. We drinking. I'm not. This is all alleged. Everything is alleged. That's happening right now.
But she opened her eyes after she opened her mouth. Just keep that in mind.
Yes. Keep that in mind. This is all alleged, and this is a hypothetical situation. We all chilling. We vibing out. We drinking, and then you giving me the vibes, and we dancing on each other crazy,
wild crazy,
and then you give me the yam. Well, I don't even know if she gave him the yam. But then if you
she said she didn't.
If you
that's what I thought. Crook said it. That was his girl. That's what I thought. She was his girl at the time.
That was his girl.
That was his girl. So,
but at the same time, y'all remember what was it Ike Turner and Tina Turner? Like, he still raped his wife. Like, it can happen.
Sam, stop before you do that.
Yeah, Sam, because Sam, listen, we were ready. We was
ready for this. We was ready for this.
What are you ready for? Because rape is a thing in marriage. So what y'all want to do?
No. Imagine the same hypothetical situation.
No, relax. What you want to do?
That's not.
We're a whole couple. We're a whole couple, right? And we getting crazy one night. And you carrying yourself real crazy the night before, and we was doing some other shit. So then I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling a certain way, like, damn, she put it on me last night. And I'm looking at her face right now, like, damn, I should wake her up with some morning gall. and then I just slide the Yadamine in there.
So the thing is, you don't wake us up with the morning God. We wake you up with the morning God.
Yeah, but that's what
So
like,
that's what was wrong with what he did, Crook.
Maybe he
was not supposed to initiate it. She was supposed to initiate it. That's what happened.
But then a girl could, like, she could wake up and get on top of you and start humping on you. And you gotta let it ride.
No, you can say that's rape too. You can say
but y'all don't. Yeah.
All right. So okay, so I could be dead sleep and my girl just wake me up with morning gawk, the back neck fit.
Yeah, it can still be considered rape, but you guys don't consider it rape because y'all want it. So I mean,
you know, teasing my girl, maybe putting a little bloop, maybe the head inside the mouth. Hey, good morning.
No, you
can't do that.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
It's a double.
See, Crook even said it. He said he pushed up on his wife plenty of times for some pussy while she was asleep, and vice versa. See, they are married, and I guess his wife does not consider it rape.
That's your wife, bro.
But some females will consider it rape.
That's rape.
It can be rape. I know somebody that was married, and she said her husband raped her because she didn't want to do it. He did, but she ended up giving in anyway because that was her husband.
Yeah. Happens every day, baby.
It's still considered rape if you think about it at the end of the day. It all depends on how the person wants to deal with it.
Alleged, he probably had 2 thumbs in the butt the night before, so he was feeling himself.
But at that moment in the morning when she was sleeping, it was in her face. You know, you see how that's very invasive. She just was sleeping.
That's not rape, bro. That's what I'm talking about, Crook.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about, Crook. You could wake me up. You could wake me up in the morning with head, and I'm not supposed to say nothing about it. I'm enjoying myself, but then I can't.
You could if you wanted to. You could say, "Stop! No, that's rape. Leave me alone." So you say no.
I can't slip the tip in the mouth a little bit. Like, hey, good morning.
No, if she say no and she's bobbing and weaving, then yes, it's rape. That's what it is.
Yo.
Yeah, no means no. Even after the wedding show, it's still considered rape.
It's foul.
But I'm like, come on.
What's the definition of rape? Hold on. What's the definition of rape then? Let's go there. What's the definition? I'll look it up real quick and read it to y'all if y'all want me to.
You're gonna have to because I can't do all that right now. But when you say no, that's rape.
Look, did it real quick. So is sexual activity and usually sexual intercourse carried out by force or under threat or injury. So if you forced it on them, it's rape.
It's rape.
Man,
and look at that. He said you never pushed up on someone. Pushed up is forced upon. So I mean, you know.
Yo, comment is
by definition and by law, it's rape.
Yeah, by definition and law.
Depending on the person, it's all on how you take it.
So you saying that he just it's not like he just slammed the swammy inside of her neck. You know what I'm saying? He probably just put the tip in. So that's rape if he put the tip in?
That is considered rape.
It was forced upon her. Yes.
Fans, critics, whoever's that.
We're just going off a definition. Now, if that's your man, if my man do that, am I going to be mad? No, because I'm not upset with what he did because I'm okay with that. But obviously she was not okay with that. But by definition, that's rape.
That's rape.
Because he didn't want it.
So what? So off of this, y'all trying to cancel Common?
Or we canceling him, or we canceling her. Because why did you wait so late? Are you mad because he's with Tiffany?
It's crazy.
Yo, last time I heard of Jaguar Wright, no disrespect, I respect her, was around the Blueprint with Jay when she was singing for him. And when she did that commercial. I haven't seen her since.
Yeah, and I don't like how she attacked Erykah Badu. She said Erykah Badu has been calling her and threatening her. First of all, leave my mother name out your mouth.
If she said no and he stopped, how is it rape?
It's attempted rape.
Attempted rape?
It's still rape. It's still rape.
It's still rape. It's still an assault.
By definition, he assaulted
her.
It's by definition.
That's the reach, guys.
You can say it's a reach, but if you go to court, This is what they'll say. They will go by the definition.
Do you want to go and find out for yourself, J58? Is this something you want to experiment with?
She said Talib Kweli too. On Monday, a clip of recent
Let me,
hip hop experience.
Talib is doing a lot.
He rejected common sexual advances, and he later tried to force oral sex.
There's the word, force. Once you put force in it, rape. Force, rape.
Yep, force, rape. Simple as that. Yeah.
So are we going to get back into this Jaguar writing comment, or we just going to move along?
No, I want to get back into it. So apparently, like I said, now I didn't get a chance to elaborate on the sticking demonstration in her mouth.
Go ahead, since you're here.
Okay. Listen. If you ever told me that you want to be waking up in a certain kind of way, I'm gonna wake you up.
But we don't know that she told him that.
But I'm just saying, though, we don't know that she didn't. You know what I'm saying? And listen to this too, C-Dot. There's a lot of men, right? Is they like, all right, well, she didn't feel that way 2 hours ago. Maybe she feel this kind of way. You know what I mean? Let me just take advantage of the situation. You know? Especially if that happened before, then you can't say that, you know what I mean, that he was out of pocket. That's not sexual assault. That's him doing what y'all did before. Again, we don't know that, but I'm just saying.
We don't know. It's all allegations. We don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. It's all allegation.
But that was supposed to have been his girl.
Right.
And we don't know.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with sticking the Jimmy Mac in her mouth when she's sleeping. If it's your girl. Especially
if that's your girl.
Now listen, if she's a teeth clencher, listen, don't test those boundaries.
Oh my goodness.
But see, I was gonna say that too. Like, if you do it and I was not prepared, if you get bit, that's your fault because you shouldn't have been doing it.
Listen,
at least you didn't leave with the nut.
That is the most disrespectful thought that you can even think of. If you get bit.
If you get bit, that's your problem.
Every female knows
we know what
dick is in her mouth. Let's not.
Whoa.
You know.
Whoa.
Okay, it's time for the.
Oh, that was it.
Skill.
Whoa. Excuse me, sir.
That was the drill point.
It should not be there. That is not where it belongs.
What if we want to? What if we want to add a little spice? Little cayenne.
See, you had some technical difficulties when we discussed this. Now, if you and your female have that kind of relationship where that is cool, more power to you. But if you don't know that that's okay, you can't do that
kind of relationship real soon.
You should already know that. You've been in it long enough.
Well, sometimes you don't test all boundaries. You know what I mean? You got baby steps.
Look at you, he nervous. Like, well, I mean,
she is in other room, so you know what I'm saying.
I had to come upstairs because that's the only, that's when the signal was acting appropriate. So she's like 2 feet.
She's still watching, and she's watching, so hey, she's gonna tell you. She's gonna tell you when y'all get off the phone, and she's gonna say, "Nigga, don't you dare put it in my mouth ever if I'm sleeping." Watch.
At least you didn't leave with the nuts. You know what I'm saying? At least he didn't just yada me, with the he didn't leave with the nuts.
TJ5.
Okay.
He could have hit it with the tea bag.
He hit it with the, lift up. You gotta lift it up a little bit, and then flop.
And just smack on her forehead.
He could have hit
it with
the and then what happened? The nose gets tickled by the bald head, and she wakes up.
Look at Twan with all the instructions around here.
It seems like he's done this before, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you see how J5 got up and had to show us?
Because he wanted to be vivid in detail.
He wants everyone to know exactly how it goes down.
You gotta laugh.
So you're trying to help women out all over the world, so they know if we wake up and we see that it's on our forehead or if it's right, we know what they did.
No, we know.
Bite down.
Bite down.
Bite down.
Bite down.
So J58, your woman wakes up and the yam is she just sits the yam on your face. Are you appropriate, correct?
Bro, first of all, when she wakes me up in the morning and she's doing I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
And you let her do what she's supposed to be doing, right?
So a man, I just don't understand why a man can't do the same. If a female
Why
can
can't
do
we
it,
do the
why?
same thing?
We
I would
said
never.
that you can. It just depends on your relationship. We just said that.
But the way
Oh,
So
well, I thought
listen,
you said
guys.
you did.
So listen, one of our friends, Mills Lane, he said that rap music is sexual advances and pride, cancel rap culture.
What?
What? Wait.
Yeah, he said that the reason why this is happening, and because I said men in power, all these rappers are, yeah, like having these sexual assault charges because we need to cancel rap because it's
Okay.
sexual advances and pride.
So he's jumping
What is he
ahead,
talking
and
about?
hold up. So you all right? You know that new video just came out, WAP, if that's what it's called. I sound old because I don't. It's all right,
oh,
but
wet is
yeah.
wet ass
So
pussy. By the
so
way.
as soon as
Look,
I
look at
saw
look
it,
at Twan. Twan hates everything about this,
so
and
as
I'm gonna
soon as I
dance to the beat.
saw it, I somebody sent it to me. It was like, "Hey, did you listen to WAP yet?" And I was like, "Who's by?" And they told me who by, and I said, "Oh, it must mean wet ass pussy." They was like, "You got it." I said, "Then what's the point of me listening to the song? Because I already know what it's about." They're going off about how they're talking about it, how they're sexualizing them, and et cetera, and so forth and so on. And it's like rap music has been out forever. How are you going to blame it on rap music now?
That video was overrated. By the way,
The video
everybody
was
was
overrated.
Okay,
It was a
so I have a
typical
few things.
Cardi and
playing
Meg
that's the tip
video.
drill.
Right. So I had posted
Ma'am.
on our page, the web, it was coming or whatever. I had posted it, and someone says, "How does this uplift women in any way?" Blah 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 blah. You understand that women, we are sexual beings. Also, we have the freaking right to want to just get some ping when we want it. We have the right to say that
Thank
my shit
you.
is wet when it's wet. We have that right. So, like, I hate when some people come and say, "How does this uplift women? How does this make us better?" I'm letting you know what it is. That's how it's making it better. Because I am a woman, hear me roar, and I have these urges. Like, what is the problem with me being a professional, a mom, mundane, and still want to get fucked? What is
We're
the
not
problem?
supposed to put that out there because we're supposed to be conservatives. We are the moms. We're not
Back to
supposed to be
Twan.
out there
It's not
looking like that.
1950.
And
It's
your
not
normal
1950
people
anymore.
though, it's your normal people.
How
These
is
are
that
stars.
degrading? Like,
These are stars
because
doing
my
it.
skirt
That's a
stops
fact.
at my hoo-ha, I'm a hoe. Like, no, I just like short skirts and high heels. Why can't I like that?
But the thing is,
You're the
we were doing it
consumer.
behind
It's
the
a
scenes at
difference.
one point.
It's a difference from you being the consumer, the person that's buying the music and feeling the vibe, compared to the person that's actually with it. They both. She has a child and she got her titties out. That shit is crazy.
So
It's
So,
strippers that's mothers
There's
and they
nothing wrong
have
with it.
their
But
everything out.
there's
it's.
nothing
I see
wrong
what
with
he's talking about. You know, they gotta degrade themselves to get that bag. Simple as that. It's the industry, man. It's the industry.
I
Somebody
don't even
said,
think
"What
it's
did?"
degrading. Why does it have to be degrading? It's not degrading.
It's
with
Somebody
this.
said that
self-degrading. It's
somebody
self-degrading,
said
guys.
that the what did WAP get Meg and Cardi? They got them cheated on and shot in the foot.
And the same women who sit at home and be perfect to their fucking guys or girls or whatever, still can get cheated on and shot in the ass.
So
So
Rod just
It's a
so Rod so
difference.
Rod just said, what does that teach our daughters?
well,
It
first
teaches your daughter that there's more to women. There's more than one thing. There's more. You can be this sexual being. You can bring it out when you want to. You could be a
Mhm.
Okay,
fucking savage if you want.
so you telling me if you in a school and your daughter start twerking to
It's a
show
time and place
her
for
to show
everything.
herself.
It's a time and
yeah,
place
you
for
got to
everything.
teach
No.
them when and
It's
where.
just like rap
See?
music. Sometimes I feel like I'm listening to rap music. I'm listening to J5 on the radio. I feel like I'm selling dope. I'm ready to go
Listen,
get this hustle on.
listen,
Oh,
Rod, I
You know
don't
what I mean?
think Rod, I don't think
It does not teach you to spit in your mouth.
God,
Whoa,
God
Because
is
you got
not.
some of
whoa.
the holiest women. You got some of the holiest women that like when men spit in their mouth, that like butt plugs, that like BDSM. Like you have no clue.
Most of these women are the
Yeah.
ones that get up every Sunday morning and are in church. So what are you
Most
saying?
of them.
See that? Okay,
Most
so
of them.
see, you see what you just said? See that? Y'all are
Oh, okay, okay.
making my point. You guys are making my point.
What? What's
I
your
mean,
point?
The normal females like you guys are normal individuals, right? And you can show your sexuality the way you want at your discretion,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's nothing bad with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But what they're doing as being the stars, they're monopolizing on degrading. They're self-degrading. They're monopolizing.
It's not monopolized. I mean, I get what you're saying because they're making money.
It's a difference from a grocery store that makes the hamburger, like the cheeseburger with the French fries, that's fire that we love in the hood, compared to McDonald's, who's serving, the same cheeseburger the same way. Like, that's just McDonald's is like monopolized.
But that's the world. We have to have people that's going to monopolize off of it because they're speaking for the inner hoe and everyone.
Right, because some people can't do that. Not everybody can do that. Example.
And you have a daughter. You telling bitches to become thoughts. You're telling them to become thoughts.
No, you're not telling them to become thoughts. You're not. That's not what it is. So
not at all.
Think of it like this: the Amish. The Amish has no clue what's going on in the real world.
Moral values, like my man said.
Listen, wait a minute. So I really want to deal with Rod's questions really quickly. First, he asks, "What is that teaching our daughters?" I'm not gonna lie, Rod. I do have a problem with that question because I think a woman can live her life, do whatever she wants to do, and still raise a legitimate, classy young lady. You can't say just because a woman is, I don't think, me personally, just because a woman is being sexual or feeling the way that she wants to feel, that would put that means that as well, that the morals of the raising of a child would go down at all, in my opinion. I'm not saying and that's with however you choose to do. There are women that have decided to do OnlyFans, and now they're taking care of their families and so forth and so on. So I necessarily wouldn't judge or question a person's morals just because they decide to, do whatever they need to do to get wherever they need to get.
And they can always keep it separate.
I think the world is just not ready for women to be who they truly are. Like we're always scrutinized and put upon a certain standard. It's going to be some women who going to speak in that way, in that sexual language for us. Not all women are open like that. Correct. But we have women that are open like that. Just like with Snoop. And when he was doing it and what he was saying about women, not all men are like that, but he is one that will speak on behalf of that and say, hey, this is just life. I just think that we need to stop always trying to cancel someone and call someone a slut or a hoe or a freak just because,
I'm not with the spit in the mouth.
I'm not with the spitting in the mouth personally, but I know some friends who said that turns them on.
Yeah.
They would rather for you to do that than for you to do something that I would like. You know what I mean? Our preferences are different.
It's forcing.
I think it's disrespectful.
Me too. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's disgusting.
I don't think it's an agenda. You have Asian women that do it. You have Caucasian women that do it. I don't think it's an agenda. I just think that men cannot take when women say, I got wet ass pussy and I'm popping it, I'm twerking it, I'm going to get you, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to go home and take care of my daughter.
The thing is, they know that once they get it.
In my lifetime, I lived through Little Kim and Foxy. You cannot tell me. Look who you're talking to. You're talking to me. Like
that's what I'm Lil Kim. Like I grew up with Lil Kim and Foxy. Like I get it. I'm fine with it. I was like, they're like, what? I got it going on. What?
Right.
You know?
And you gotta think about it. When Snoop was 18 and talking about the "We Don't Love Them Hoes," they talking about in the sense of being in the hood and dealing with hood chicks. They wasn't talking about rich, independent, rich women.
But they are the ones that do it too. They are the ones who do it the most. But we don't see it because they don't put it out there like that for everybody to see. That's why it's a problem because now people are like, you're putting it out there.
Because Kylie Jenner,
everybody can see
Jenner was sure enough in that video.
For what though?
Little Rich Kylie Jenner was in there. Okay, so I have a theory. I have a theory on that. She was in that video. They weren't fussing about Tory Lanez. It was because what's her name? Meg Thee Stallion came out and said, you got to watch the people that you have around you. And her friend, that was in that back of the truck, has not been around her since. Tory Lanez and a friend probably were trying to do something because the friend want to be with, Megan or whatever. Kylie ain't had nothing to do with it. Kylie probably brought it to their attention. And that's why they put in that video.
I think the video was done before she got shot in her foot.
Free Tory.
Oh,
that's just me. That's just me.
So have
That
y'all
too.
seen
That too.
y'all seen the footage of Tory Lanez at McDonald's?
No.
This
I
guy's in
bypassed it. He's
Florida.
so
He's
little.
in Florida, in McDonald's, losing his damn mind.
Over some cheeseburgers.
Losing his mind. J5, you saw it. You saw it.
Yeah. I mean,
He probably needs medication. He probably has a mental health issue.
Maybe.
As you know, he's canceled. Speaking of canceled, there is crazy more news that has happened. J5, we had a council. J5, we had a vocabulary situation this week, and we're going to dive into that a little later. But J5, can you tell people what happened in Beirut this past week?
Beirut. In Beirut, rest in peace to. I haven't since I've researched it. The death toll was at 78 people. I don't know if there was more. But rest in peace to people that died in Beirut from the explosion. I don't know what happened, like what caused it, but there's a lot of peripheral view footage of it. There was actually some footage of a female in her store looking at what's going on, and shit just exploded. Yeah, it's bad.
The wedding.
Don't know what was going on.
So Jay, I had heard that they were storing like explosive or some type of chemical there, and it has been there for 5 years. And that's what caused the explosion.
Shit, the shit hit the fan over there.
Yeah.
And that's just a warning for us as Americans or anybody in this world. Anything can happen at any given moment. You just don't know.
I'm just tired of playing Jumanji. I feel like we're in the game of Jumanji and everything's happening.
Everything's happening at the same time, and we're just gonna.
The president of the United States is the only world leader that and I think this is the kind of thing that he wants to happen. He's the only world leader that accused someone saying that this was a terrorist attack. No other leader has come out and started wars. Nobody's trying to get.
He's an idiot.
Or none of that. He is clearly trying to start a war.
He is. I think that's his goal before he gets out of office.
And honestly, he ain't going. He going to get another 4. He going to get another 4. It's no question. It's either Satan or the devil. Which one do you want in? You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna get no better with.
I'm glad you brought up this whole presidential thing, because have you guys heard what Joe Biden has said?
About what?
I didn't hear about. I was in the gym and I saw his name.
Listen, and he said, unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with diverse attitudes and different things. So what are you saying again about the African American community, sir?
Here we go again.
Why does he speak?
He needs to not talk.
So once again, Joe Biden reveals his belief that all Black people think the same, but the Latino community is very diverse. And now he's back apologizing again. He's not even in office, and he has apologized about 3 times. And yes, Crook, they said that Joe Biden is a pedophile.
Yeah. All of them are actually.
The word. I'm tired of playing Jumanji. I'm just gonna run for president. I'm just gonna go up there and I'm gonna go to every place and I'm gonna shake hands with people, kiss babies.
Don't kiss babies.
And say please don't mama.
Force brother husbands. Yeah.
No. I mean, they can live in one wing of the White House while she's in the West Wing. He can be in the North Wing.
I sent you guys the link. They look happy. Everyone looks happy with it. What's the problem? I think Oprah has brother husband. She's just not saying anything.
Facts, because Stedman stays in the guest house.
Yes, he does.
Sam, I don't like the way you're so confident when the woman just gets to discard the man.
It's not discarding.
This guy's a lawyer, and Oprah has him sleeping in the guest house.
I mean, but it's his own personal guest house.
Yeah. He is out of his mind. This whole place is out of control, man.
Biden is a little too old.
Yeah.
I think he should go ahead and just not run.
You know who I want to put in the president's seat?
Who?
Michelle.
Trick Daddy.
Oh no. Why?
You know why? Because
Yeah,
Trick Daddy just came on his page yesterday, and he announced that he's going to get a fat transference. He wants the fat from his gut to go to his penis so that he can murder these hoes.
Oh my God!
Please send that to me. I want to see that.
Yes,
I
I
want
will
to
say
see
that.
that.
Yes, he is talking to Dr. Miami on FaceTime, and he's requesting to get a fat transference from his stomach to his penis.
That's now crook. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Sam. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said put some respect on Stedman's name. I mean, Stedman gets all the respect because he has his own house. He gets
Crooks
all the benefits.
He's the illest finesse of all time.
He is.
Yeah,
He gets
he's
all the
the man.
benefits, and he's not even married.
He is.
You be
He's
the
not
man?
married. He having a good time. He's living lovely. I've seen him just before the pandemic at Morgan State. He had did a speech over there. He's a very intelligent man.
Yeah.
What did he do a speech on?
Isn't he a lawyer?
He said, Oprah.
Economics.
Send me 5 hoes. Send me 5 hoes. Don't say nothing, Oprah. Send me 5 hoes. Please.
Send me
my house.
But yeah, Biden is out of his mind, and then we have the crooked crook that's in office now. I don't know what 2022 going to lead us. I just do not know.
I'm sitting there watching an interview with this guy, and the CNN they're talking to. He finally gets to give CNN an interview, and the guy's asking him about the death toll, and as far as the COVID is concerned, which the United States of America is number one now. Number one when China was number one eventually, and now they're number 8. But they asked him about the question, and this guy said, "It is what it is." That was in his statement. It is what it is. You know, if he said that, he said, "Well, it is what it is. You know, we're doing everything we can, but it is what it is." And it's like,
not. They're not doing everything they can because they keep opening up things too soon. You see how China shut everything down. Everybody went home.
That's what we need to do.
We need to do that. Yes, he wants to still make money because even though he's allegedly not making any money off of Trump stuff, he still is. He still has his money, and he wants to continue to make it. It's all about money in the economic climate. So that's all it is right now. He wants everything open. He don't give a hell who dies, who lives. They getting this vaccine because if China went ahead and they're down to number 8 without a vaccine, why do we need one so badly?
Right.
And speaking
so
Rod
says, how do you know that he does not have intelligence on the situation from the CIA?
Because he's not intelligent. He's not intelligent.
He probably does and don't
care.
Have it.
He don't give a shit.
He don't care.
Yeah, Robert
he don't
Barr
care.
is his best friend, so of course he has intel from the CIA.
He's not listening, and he's doing whatever he wants to do because that's what he does, and he feels like he can do that because he's president.
And he will be president right after this because there is no.
I don't know if you guys heard, but the guy who he pretty much like predicts who's going to be the next president.
Yes, I seen that.
And he said that Biden is going to be the next president. I think he's a part of the Electoral College, or he predicted for the Electoral College.
At least since 1984.
Right, and he said Biden is going to be the next president. They see him in office next.
Here's the thing. I don't think that we, the Black and brown community, I really feel like we're not going to go out and vote. I feel like we're so over and done, and ignorance is bliss. I don't feel like we're going to vote like we should. I really do.
I'm not going to lie.
I know I did sign up to go help and put the word out. Like, I'm doing that on my part just to make sure, like, we need to vote. We really need to vote.
I don't know, Sam.
It's more locally.
Sam, I put on my Instagram the other day that I'm just like, why vote? There's no,
why not? I can give you a million reasons why not.
I think he's looking at it like this. It's like, if you vote, you're fucked. If you don't vote, you're still fucked. So what the fuck?
Right. But no matter what, the fuckery.
But at least you cast your vote in the fuckness. You understand what I'm saying?
But then
we need you to
that's what I'm talking about. Why am I investing
I get what you're saying, but you have to
empty foolishness.
For either candidate, I need you to go out there and put the number in. Cast the vote.
I say more or less. Go ahead. I say more or less, instead of just going for the presidential vote, Go for what's going on in your community. Vote within the community. The right
that needs to definitely be done.
That can be done more or less than the presidency.
True.
If you're gonna vote for what's going on in your fucking city. Okay?
If y'all can come out in the goddamn COVID and get COVID in the cooch and COVID in the throat, clearly we can make it to the daggone voting centers. And I'm gonna be there with my mask and gloves on.
Sam,
you have to vote crook in the presidential. That matters. Like your local is really, but the presidential matters also.
But that's the one that most people don't feel like their vote actually counts, because it's like we can go out and vote, and we can put. I voted. I think I forgot how did we end up when Trump came into office, but we were one of the states that it was like, no, we didn't vote for him, but look at what happened. And then he's right up the street. He's in fucking DC.
Mm-hmm. We had too many people die and get beat for us to not vote. Like we have sacrificed so many people in our community for you to just say, I'm just going to sit my ass home and not do anything. I'll punch you in the throat, Twan.
I mean, I get his stance though, because it's like you vote, it doesn't really count, because either way it goes, it's like, well, I voted for such and such, and he's not in office, so I really didn't control anything that's going on.
Yeah, you know, I think about John Lewis, right? The great legend. You know what I mean, Sam. He's your brother. So you say, you know, he helped you out. You know,
exactly,
when you going through school.
Yeah, Rod. I think we were fucked on both candidates. I'm not gonna disagree with you, but here we are in Jumanji.
I'm voting.
Here we are in Revelations. Like, what else you want me to say?
We should all go out and vote for Kanye. Let's see how that works.
I'm voting for Kanye.
No.
I mean, I would rather put Brandon Scott. Brandon Scott should run for president next year. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Brandon Scott. I will vote for him before Trump and Biden. Brandon Scott is the mayor for Baltimore City.
See, I'm not in the city, so I don't. You know.
I rocks with him. He's from the root up. He knows the qualms. I do believe that. Rod, yeah.
If Joe Biden becomes president, the black community will suffer economically. In my opinion, they are both bad.
It's no winning. It's no winning right now. It's like go and vote, and either way, you just fuck. So,
Sam, I know
but cast your vote though.
Sam, I know that you feel very strongly about this, but as of right now,
I am not wasting
my time. I am not wasting
my time. I'm coming to pick you up, and I am going to root you know who I'm gonna vote for? And I'm going to make you vote.
I'm gonna vote for Sheila Dixon.
Hey, be careful. Cancel. Watch out. That's that.
I'm gonna get myself canceled.
He said, I'm seeing the electoral. Hillary beat Trump, but the electoral. Yeah, see, that's what happened. Yeah. Hillary won. Mm-hmm. Yep, same way George W. got elected. All of that. Let's just say we're gonna go out and vote for Kanye. Let's just vote for Kanye and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen at this point? Yo, let's get some vote for Kanye stickers and let's just go out and promote this guy. I mean, what's the worst that can happen at this point? Look at where we are.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna prep my son for this. He's gonna run for president one day. Don't worry, we're gonna have a savior, y'all. Don't worry.
That's fine. But right now we're gonna vote for Kanye. So let's promote this. Let's make this a thing.
Vote for somebody that's gonna get us to the next destination. Sam, what we got?
Okay, so next we have Loon. I figured J58 would love this because he's that rap guy. Like the rap guy.
He's the mad rapper.
The mad rapper. He's been released from prison early due to COVID-19. Now, I just want to put this out there. There has been a lot of people being released from prison due to COVID-19.
Mm-hmm. Except for Big Meech. So,
nah, they're not letting him out. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. That's an all for me, dog.
He just had he did in misconduct. He had a couple situations. Solitary confinement. So he had to add on 118 days to a sentence. So yeah.
Okay, so yep, he's out. He's ready to get back into music. He's ready to, come home and be ready for this world. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
I don't know if he's ready.
I thought Loon was Loon, right?
Loon? Oh, I don't think he's gonna rap. He's on the spiritual shit.
Yeah, Loon wasn't rapping. He said he wasn't rapping no more.
Yeah,
but he might come out and he felt something in his spirit and he wants to come back and make some music. Yeah, you never know.
So did y'all also hear that Christian Combs, P. Diddy's son, was involved in a drunk driving car accident?
Nope.
So the drunk driver hit him. He hit him, and now Christian Combs has this big scar on his face, and he just was saying he's here by the grace of God.
I mean, I think that Kanye would hit the button. You actually have a good point, Rod. You are absolutely correct.
That's crazy.
So,
but he has Kim, so maybe she would talk him off the ledge. Maybe.
I doubt it.
She want to be a first lady so bad. She ain't talking nobody off the ledge.
Hit the button, baby.
Sam.
Yes.
What you hold up? We were just talking about.
We talking about Christian Combs and how he was in a drunk driving car accident. And he has a scar on his face, and he's just out here talking to people about.
That's the one, right?
No, the dark skin. The one looked just like Puffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
His twin.
The rapper.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so then, I find this very. I was speaking to my family about this. T.I.'s stepdaughter Zanique is 5 months pregnant, right? Did you guys see that?
I did.
Tiny's daughter. So that's his stepdaughter. So then he has a daughter. I cannot think of her name. By another young lady, and him and her have been having a strained relationship recently. She wrote a post, so like in the last couple of months, they haven't been seeing eye to eye. You know how that goes sometimes with mom and daughter.
The hymen.
Yeah, right. I said so. While he's at his daughter's, his loins, his baby's gynecology appointment, he's not at his stepdaughter's appointment because she is good and pregnant. I just was like, is that a thing? That's what I'm saying. Is that a thing? Do men, when you come to step parent, you love the child, but you're gonna always care more for your child? Is that a thing?
True. No, that's true. I think it is.
Wow.
I think it is.
It's not. It's not.
I think it is. That's my opinion.
I've been in situations, being in a stepdad situation, where the woman and the child are like this. So no matter what I say, I could be stern. It don't matter. Mom overrides it, it's a wrap. So you can't think like that. You can't think like that. And it hits different when your kid came out your nuts and is gonna have a kid, more or less, than your stepchild that you can't. The mother's cool with it.
Okay, so Rod said it's not true because he's a step parent. Now, it all depends. I feel like it depends on the situation. Like with me, like I love kids, period. Like I love them all. I don't care who. Look,
imagine that.
Shut up, and I bring them in, and it's if you're now my kids as well. I'm going to look at you like you're also my kids. If you need something, you can always come to me and ask me for something. But in some situations, you do have people that will take precedence over their child that came out their loins, like Jay said.
He said nuts, actually.
He said nuts. Well, I
said loins, yeah.
Whatever. His nuts, his loin nuts.
Right.
And then it will be like, well, this is my kid and blah, blah, blah.
Rod, you beat your stepchild?
Rod, do you beat your stepchild?
I would never.
Could you discipline your stepchild? Like, is that something that?
Not physically.
Oh, so.
Would you do your child?
I mean, only way you could have a.
So why would you physically discipline your child and not the stepchild?
It's that borderline, because that's when it can cause confliction between you and the parent.
Let me tell y'all something. All the kids will get worked out where they show out at. Everybody gonna catch it.
Sam.
Everybody gonna catch it.
It's different, Sam. It's different.
And then it depends on what age you came in too. It depends on the age of the children.
If 3 years old, like 2 and better, I'm beating him now. That's my kid.
So Rod said, no need, I don't beat any of my kids. To tell you guys the absolute truth, now when I was growing up, we used to get our ass handed, right?
Right.
But I don't find the need to beat my son.
Me either.
I am still enough on him that I don't find the need to have to beat him.
I don't even have to. I can just give a look or raise my voice.
Right,
it's a wrap.
Right.
But if I needed to.
Well,
damn.
That situation has completely changed in my house. The only insubordinate one is Ethan, clearly. He listens to nothing that I say, or anyone else for that matter. I mean, literally nothing that I say.
He's at that age, though.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I wouldn't even say. Yeah, I don't beat the children. I do instill a sense of fear.
There you go. That's all you got to do.
So they can know that there's a possibility that
you might beat them.
Listen.
So see that.
Listen, our parent, the way that like this whole COVID-19 thing is to happen, and with them being in the house and so forth and so on, there is a major amount of overload for parents. Seriously. And then it really is it you as a parent, you will be tested to go gangster. You will
might have to punch them.
You will buy a roll of you will buy a whole set of toilet paper, right? Prime example. Whole set of toilet paper on Monday. And on Tuesday, you go pick it up and it's one roll. And you'll say, I know I only use the bathroom twice. Where the fuck is this toilet paper going? And then you turn around, right? See that? And you look down and it's all in the damn trash.
Oh, yeah, I would be hot. The fuck are you doing?
You've been drying your hands with toilet paper when it's paper towels right there on the sink. I'm sorry, this is my real life. I had a flashback. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, I need your help on something. So my daughter asked me to go to a party. I said, ouch, I don't know about that one. I don't know about parties. Am I tripping or should I allow her to go to the party? Now let me say something. I don't think she should go. And the only reason why I don't think she should go, and I've explained this to her, is because of safety reasons. And I really need her to understand that COVID-19 kills people.
Okay. Then tell her not.
And that's what I
tell her zoom it in.
Huh?
Tell her to zoom party.
That's what I explained to her.
So where is this party? Have you met the parents, and what is the safety precautions?
Her mother knows the people. I don't know the people. Her mother left it up to me because, she's with me for the rest of the summer. And I was just like, that doesn't really give me a good answer and a confident answer with you knowing them because they live around your way. And then what made it worse is that the party was at the grandmother's house.
Oh, that's too much.
It's a no.
Around.
No, it's a no. Tell her you saving her life. No.
This is the thing, right? This is the beauty of the whole situation. So, she's really down about it. She's really, I can tell.
But she's gonna be alive next month.
So some kind of
wait a minute. Okay. Is it a birthday party?
Huh?
Is it like a birthday party?
It was like a party, but honestly, it could be I got a Ferrari party and I wouldn't give a damn.
No, because I'm saying if it's like one of those, at least take her, let her drop off a gift, see the people, and then bring her right back home. So then take a picture or two.
That's like showing that's like showing a big piece of candy.
That's like
and not giving it to him.
You can see the candy, but
throw the gift out the
no. Tell her you're saving her life. Tell her nope, you're saving her life. It is your job to save her life, and it's a no for you.
So later on that night, later on last night, I go in the room and I say, and I because you just check on your kids all the time. Well, I do. Because they're creeps, and because my kids stay up till like 3 a.m, like on phones.
Yep.
So I go in the room.
No bedtime.
She's on her phone, and I did ask her. I was like, Haley, are you upset? You know what I mean? Because I wanted to know, like, are you upset? And she turns around. She was like, no, it's not the end of the world. And I was just like,
oh,
so mature. But then you felt bad. Like, well, damn.
That's when you should have gave her a kiss on the forehead.
No, I didn't feel bad at all. I felt validated in what happened.
But did you kiss her on the forehead?
Nope, not at all.
Go give her a kiss on the forehead.
This is the world we live in, and
I need you to go give her a kiss on the forehead and say, "I am proud of you."
Yeah, that too. I'll do that.
Okay.
But see, that's not. But see, yeah, that's true. But I want her to understand, like, the situation that I had to make was hard. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like something that, Haley, I don't want you not to go. But it's my job as a parent to protect you, even when you don't know that you are being protected. And I think she knows that. that's why she said what she said to me.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you try your best now. And Haley, and permanently, she doesn't live with me. She's with me for the summer.
For the summer.
So you wanna with COVID messing up everything, you want to do everything as much as possible, but at the same time, you just have to take all precautions. Because, again, I don't know these people. I don't know where these people have been, and I don't. And more importantly, I don't want you to become a stranger because you might not be able to come back over here if something is astray. Because unfortunately, I can't get the other children sick. I can't get sick. I have to go to work.
Are you taking anything to boost your immune system?
Sea moss.
Smart man.
So guess what? Jay-Z's Rock Nation partners with Brooklyn's Long Island University to launch a new school.
Not impressed.
So, yeah.
He says he's not impressed.
Would you say he should have did this? Oh, okay. So the school, Rock Nation School of Music, Sports, and Entertainment, and they will begin enrolling students for the fall of 2021. What's your thoughts, J58?
If T.I. can do the Trap House Museum, Jay can do the school thing.
Yeah.
Ron did the school thing. It's just philanthropy at its finest.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, give me my roses. I just want. He could have been a silent partner. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have to say Jay-Z. They just said Rock Nation.
But they would have known it was Jay-Z if you say Rock Nation. So I
Rock
guess
Nation.
It was
That's
like,
all we about.
I would have thought just say Rock Nation just did this. Bow. Jay-Z did it. Nah,
and yeah, they said that Rock Nation is giving out scholarships so that every child or every student that that gets the Hope Scholarship will graduate debt free.
Nice.
Oh,
why are we giving scholarships out to? We don't know whether they're going to school or not.
No, they're going to be enrolled. So once you enroll into the university, when you apply for financial aid, they give the scholarship. So by the time you finish your 4 years, you won't come out with a fucking $60,000 debt.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Most of us do.
As long as you're taking their curriculum, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's dope. I think that's dope.
Sam. So apparently,
I agree with Rod.
Indeed.
Apparently, now this is something that you and CDOT might want to chime in on. J58, would you mind elaborating on the Ryan Reynolds wedding situation?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all gonna leave that man alone.
No, guys, keep in mind from the context from where we're coming from pertaining to that Jay-Z situation, the Rock Nation, I rock with that. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
true point, Rod.
True, you have to, right. It's the name for namesake.
Right.
Name drop. Just say Rock Nation. We know it's Jay-Z.
If you say Rock Nation, you immediately think Jay-Z. What?
Yeah, you're not thinking Robert. You're not thinking
from
accounting.
And as far as the Ryan Reynolds thing, he got married to Blake Lively, and
I love Ryan Reynolds.
He received a lot of backlash. He received a lot of backlash in the light that where he got married at, which was a home of a plantation owner.
One of the biggest plantations. Mm-hmm.
But so here's the thing. You don't know
Did he know? It's not like you say, yo, we're going to get married here because niggers were sold there.
It's one of those where I have to say this. Some of these slave plantations have like the biggest, most beautiful looking houses. If you don't do your research, you will not know. But if you look at it, you can kind of tell that slaves and niggas used to be here.
But dude, how many people have gotten married on that plantation? Why are we harping down his throat? This whole damn world is a damn slave plantation.
If a priest marries you, your marriage is out of pocket.
Why?
Because some priests molest little boys and little girls.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you taking this over there right now?
No,
let's bring it down.
No. What I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is, if we're gonna, we as Black people are going to start this whole like, well, you got married here and this history right here.
Black people got married on plantations.
How dare you? And so forth.
Exactly. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm saying that, well, there are priests that have been allegedly accused of sexual assault, sexual misconduct, and they still perform weddings. There are bishops. Bishop Eddie Long, Sam. Bishop Eddie Long.
Okay, so if you say it in that content, it's like, yeah,
You
so your
like,
your wedding, is your marriage valid?
We're doing way too much.
I'm not even going to go to there.
Let me tell y'all something. If he would have sent me an invite to that wedding on that plantation, I would have went, dropped a little piece of my crystals down, and kept it moving. Because so many people get married on plantations.
But like you said, Black people got married on the plantation. Yes. So are they wrong, or is it okay because they were the slaves on the plantation when they got married?
We are
so
just
they
being
making just a big deal
some
about
people
it.
are just so hypersensitive right now.
Say it.
They're so sensitive.
Right now.
Everybody's sensitive. It doesn't make any sense.
Sometimes not even sensitive. They just bored. And here's the time to be angry. We can be angry.
You know what? And that could be a part of it too, because everybody's home. They don't have anything to do. So let's research where Ryan Reynolds got married. Like, who the fuck did that?
And I'm glad you said that, because why haven't you, in the midst of your quarantine, why haven't you like invested in doing something else or getting a better skill? Why are you minding this man's business when you got to rant and rave about him?
Because you have YouTube University. You can learn anything on fucking YouTube. If you want to research something, research a new skill. Don't worry about where the hell he got married at. And then, now it's on a slave plantation, so now we're upset. Guess what? I'm still going to drop my dollars and see Deadpool 3 or whatever number we're on now.
Yes, Lord.
He's my fave.
So we all in favor, right?
Like we're not canceling him at all.
Not canceling that.
No, that's just like saying some slaves may have been hung in a certain park, but some people got married there, so now are we mad at them?
Exactly.
Now, if Ryan Reynolds just come on screen and he'll be like, I don't like niggas.
Then that's something different.
Then we got a problem.
This nigga got married at the plantation.
Right. And Rod said, who cares? That's the merch. YouTube University sound better than Rock Nation University.
Right.
So see that. I have been seeing women post their little TikToks, and the TikTok is, I met my boyfriend when I was 18, 19, and he was 60 plus. Could you date a guy right now 60 and over?
Hold on, let's so in my age right now, or then my age then?
Oh, so you want Joe Biden?
So at that age, it met him 16 and he was that old? No. But in my 30s, I did date someone that was 50 plus, and it was actually pretty good.
How old were you?
In my early 30s.
Oh.
I cannot go over 45. I just can't do it. I've done it before.
I didn't know.
I have dated guys in their 50s, but nah. Right.
At the time, because Black don't crack. We look good for our ages.
How old were you when you
I was 20, 27, 28.
That's not good. He's a child molester.
Did he fall asleep at 7?
I was
Sometimes he did fall asleep, and then if I fell asleep early, he texted me like, "Where you at?"
Do you get the early bird menu when you go to Denny's?
No, because he didn't look old.
Oh, all right.
Right. Yeah, my black didn't crack either, but I can't do 60.
Because of how I look. I look a little young. I look like the daughter or whatnot. Anyway, because it was like you can tell there was a difference in age.
Yeah, you're the person that when you walk in the restaurant.
That dude, whoever did that to whoever bagged C-Dot and whoever bagged Sam at that time, they fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
One guy did take me out and he was 60 plus and he did use his senior discount at the movie theater and I did get in on a senior discount.
That's crazy. You ain't look at him crazy. And then guess what? In like 5-4 years, you would have had to change his Pampers. Now what?
I didn't like him like that.
God.
His breath
stunk.
His breath stunk. Like his breath was rocking and I was like, ooh, never again.
Yeah, I don't think I could do 60 plus. I can only probably do 45 at the max right now.
So I mean, have you guys ever had a cougar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's disgusting when we do it. But then it's not disgusting when y'all do it. The pampering.
She was 8 years older than me.
She was well kept.
She was well kept. So you saying the guys don't guys don't keep themselves up that well?
But that nigga was 25 years older than you, Sam.
But see, it was a pro.
He still look good.
That's all that meant. If you look good, obviously you're taking care of yourself, which means that we don't have to pay
He
for
looked good. He was established. His children are my age. Yeah. I was good.
But he was the sugar daddy.
He was a good companion.
Exactly. It was for companionship. That's it.
He had, he had good connects and life experiences.
Right. Like you taught me things. I taught you things.
There was a benefit to the situation.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, this is how we gonna do the back neck spit.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
I'm gonna teach you like that.
He was cultured.
He was.
Yes.
He's seen some things.
So J5, when you're 60 still looking good and feeling young, or you're not gonna want a younger woman?
It depends on the situation. Like, I'm not gonna go for the youngest thing smoking. I'm not gonna move to Miami and get a 25-year-old. That's crazy.
J5, you make me sick with the lies that come
out of your mouth. I got morals.
Oh, shut your mouth. Morals.
There's some 60+ cougars that look good. They look about 40.
But what does 40 look like?
I love you so much, bro. Never mind.
Mainly the black ones.
God loved you.
I don't know, because some of these girls that's like 20 look like they 35, 40. Look like they my age, child. So I don't know.
It's the pills, yo. It's the pills.
I don't know. It's the processed foods and the pills. And the drinking is aging them.
The pills. There's a new challenge out right now that's foul as fuck. And what do you guys think about it? People are taking 16 Benadryls. What's the take on that? The new challenge right now is people taking 16 Benadryls.
What's the purpose?
It was one woman. I mean, it was the one young girl. She was, I think her mother reported her, and she was like so far gone off the Benadryl. So that's the new challenge. What y'all think? Exactly.
So it's supposed to get you high?
It's just to do it. It's no different from the cinnamon challenge, no different from the ice water challenge. It's a challenge.
People are really struggling.
Listen, one of the medical professionals said that will get you sky high. 16 bennies.
Bennies.
People need help. We need to put our focus somewhere else. Like these individuals need to just do something else. Like this is going to kill you.
So is it foul, right? So if it's foul that you trying to hit the yeeks like for the first time, like you trying to smash your shorty for the first time, right? But they got kids, right? But the problem is this that one kid that won't go to sleep and let you get your shit off.
You are horrible.
Hold up though. Is it foul if you put 3 Benadryls in this Cold Stone ice cream?
Yes.
Put in the sleep
just get a melatonin. Don't do the Benadryl.
Melatonin? That's even crazy.
Look at him. He said, let me write that down. Melatonin, you said?
The melatonin.
But you got to get the gummy ones.
The female.
Yeah, you got to get the gummy ones. You got to get the gummy ones.
So they don't use Nyquil no more?
It's a vitamin. Tell them it's a vitamin.
Okay.
It's the Flintstone vitamin. Here you go.
Right.
Here you go, little man.
Sleep, yo. Right. It's like, yo, let
little man. Yeah, definitely. We'll have you falling off the cliff. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
When I took it, when I was locked up, that was the thing I was looking for. They was like, yo, here's a Benny. I got a Benny. I took the Benny. I was gone.
I don't even like taking
Benadryl while you locked up. Like, what if something happened to you?
I took that
while you locked up.
Sam,
yeah, you gotta be careful with the Benny.
Like, you would be the one that.
Are you taking a Benny to relax it, or what we doing?
Of man violation.
You wake up and your whole backside hurting because you were knocked out. Nah.
Yo,
see that?
You're in jail just taking Benny. Nah.
No.
So I'm gonna take this Benny and relax. Oh no, you're gonna be relaxed, all right.
Nope, never had this situation. But when I did, the CEO walked down on me and was like, "Yeah, you high."
So you took it just to get high, or you took it to get?
I took it to get high, and I took it to go to sleep.
Okay, That's different.
Yeah, that's what I did because you was that's where I was.
We're not going to advise any of our viewers and listeners to ever take any Benadryl other than when you need it
listen,
in an allergic situation.
Don't do it.
Hey, don't jump off the roof, guys.
Don't do it. Don't do it at all. Sam, what we got, fam? We got anything else on the board?
So, I just have one more thing, really quick. I am not my hair. Now, this whole thing started, well, not started, but Sanaa Lathan a few years back had shaved her hair all off and started all over again. Now we have Tiffany Haddish that just did this on Instagram Live. Now, 2 days ago, Azealia Banks has shaved her big head. I did that a few times. I went down to the baldy a few times in my younger days.
Did you now?
But I did. I just did it because I'm very impulsive sometimes with my hair, so I change it up. But a lot of people are giving a lot of backlash that the women aren't too pretty with their bald heads.
Who said that?
There's been a lot of hate comments.
My fault, guys. Whoever was foul, somebody said that she looked like Tyrone Hill when she cut her hair off. Google Tyrone Hill. Whoever know, if y'all don't know who Tyrone Hill is,
I do.
Google Tyrone Hill. That's the ugliest dude in it. I'm sorry.
She didn't look that bad.
I said,
she looked crazy.
I'm glad that women are taking a stance and saying, I am not my hair. I can do what I want with it. Tamara Braxton also did that. But is that a sign also? Because when we when we cut our hair or change our hairstyle, we're changing our lifestyle. So are they going through something?
Possibly.
Is it a mental situation? Like, what's going on?
Well, she said she did it because she's never seen her scalp.
Huh?
I said, you know how y'all are. Y'all, it's like going through something. You want to change the situation. You want to change your hair all of a sudden,
No, she said she did it because she hasn't seen her scalp and she wanted to know every part of her body.
Oh, you sure it wasn't crabs?
Or lice.
Maybe
lice.
Black people don't get lice.
Lice, J5. Crabs not here.
We don't get lice. We get wingworms.
Oh, that was foul.
That's true. See that?
Oh God.
Yeah, but that's all I had. I just was looking at these wonderfully bald heads and was like, okay.
I could never do that.
Nigga said that Azealia Banks was crazy.
I just had to laugh. I just go ahead, sis. I just was wondering what was going on with it.
She has issues, period. So she did that. She's going through something.
Right. So I was like, does she want attention again? Like,
probably.
What is going on? Or maybe she's impulsive with her hair like me. Yeah. See, that's why I said I was very impulsive like that. Like my locks, this is my third time growing out my locks. So I had shaved off my locks. They were down my back when I was pregnant with my son 11 years ago. And I just wanted to clip them, but then something just came over me.
It's Tyrone Hill.
Y'all gonna leave her alone.
Yo, she do look like that though.
I know, and when he said it, I knew exactly who he was talking about.
Oh my God.
That picture is so great.
That is an epic picture of her.
Bless her heart.
That is epic.
But all she gotta do, see that, is put some earrings, a little makeup, a little lash.
Oh no.
She look like Tiana Hill. I mean, but I'm just saying.
What's that joint from the Lord of the Rings, y'all? With the precious. Crazy. Damn. Mean.
It's a shame what happened to sis. She be all right.
It's a shame. It'll grow back.
Imagine hitting it from the back and they palming the scalp. Couldn't imagine that.
Now, some men said they like it. Some men said they like it. I'm trying to tell you.
You getting that head for real.
That little bald head.
If Tierra walks
getting that dome.
This facility with a bald scalp,
you just gonna accept it and shut up.
We're going to the wig shop.
How you gonna make that woman wear a wig?
Oh
wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the new thing.
Really shaving it off.
Maybe their hair was just damaged.
We're feeling liberated.
She about to get money from where?
You know what?
That's what you think?
Promote.
Maybe.
But listen, I don't care if she wants to cut her hair. If that's the way she's feeling. Whatever the case may be.
By all means, enjoy.
I personally am not I'm not here for the bald. Whatever the case
You're
may
bald.
Be. But
both of y'all smacking the crap out of y'all heads. Nah.
Little milk duds.
No,
you smack her head, she smack yours.
That's what you said. She's doing the Twan. She's like, I want to be like Twan.
I want to be like Twan.
Yeah. Ladies, before we get up out of here, I do want to ask y'all a question. Why is it that sometimes damn, she is really shaving?
Yeah, she is. Like, look how
I can't even focus on anything else because she's really going in.
Right, like, and who told her to do that on her own?
Right,
like,
Rod.
You need help.
Rod said that Rod said she may have an album coming out.
Yeah,
she does a lot of things for attention.
Or maybe she's silently crying out. She does a lot of things.
Boing boing, man. Like Sammy Davis Jr., man.
boring, man.
Yeah, some women can pull it off, but she's not one of them. I can agree with that. She's not.
I'm a troll. That's foul.
Oh, what was your question, Twan?
It brings out her eyes. She has nice, round, big eyes.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah. I was thinking about that too. She got
the Hillshire.
She got the wrinkles in the hair, though.
She might be able to pull it off. Oh, she got braces. I didn't realize she got braces.
Franks in the front.
And she just put some earrings on, a little makeup. Go ahead, sis.
Maybe.
She might be able to work it out. She got buffer scalp.
It ain't for everybody.
She got a buffer.
She might be able to rock the Boris Kojo.
I'm about to say, if she go back over with a razor.
What'd you say, J5?
She got the Boris Kojo.
She got the Boris Kojo. That's what she got.
Woo! Well,
all right. Okay.
Oh, Lord Jesus is a baldy.
When it's cold
outside. We go again.
Oh, look. She's fresh and clean now.
Like, doesn't it look like she's doing like an Instagram? Like, this is the Instagram. I'm waiting. I
think she did get one
to come in somewhere.
What, the bold one?
Damn.
Instagram filter. Like, come on now.
You said put the filter on. Put the filter on.
There it is again.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to hell with y'all. I'm not going.
You are. It's okay. Welcome to the club. We have seats available.
Why did I do that?
Yo, okay. What's your question, Twan?
Yo.
So
can you concentrate?
Apparently, I cannot. Tiara is really hard on me.
As she should be.
Doing the dishes, right?
Here we go again.
Sam, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to do them, but she always finds a spot. Now, my irritation is not with her. My irritation is with me. Like, fuck. She's right. That is an egg. Like, Sam, help me wash dishes because I looked at the pan. And I don't see no yellow on the pan.
Then when she start cracking your damn head with the pan, you start washing it.
Exactly.
Sometimes we need a little tough love.
Hit him upside his head. Hit him upside his head.
You know, sis, if you don't want to kill him, just take that pan and hit him in the back, right in the dip of his back. Just back.
Right. You crazy. You said she like a Shaolin monk.
She do that.
Yo,
the Wu-Tang.
Yo.
What's the problem with you washing dishes? I mean, you're supposed to wash as you cook.
I went on YouTube the other day to learn.
To learn how to wash dishes? I can't be mad at you. YouTube University. Learn, brother. Learn.
I went on YouTube because I was like, I'm tired. Because listen, like everything
about I said use paper plates.
I vacuum, even though she'll still find something. But no matter what, women will always find a way, J5, to nag.
We will.
That is not nagging. You got egg on my dishes. Clean it.
Bro,
I'm gonna go for it 100% because you know what, you should be doing something and you should be doing it better some kind of way somewhere.
Folded clothes. Listen, the flour is rolled together and will come in this motherfucker and say, "Hey, babe, how are you? I'm great. How are you? How was your day? It was, well, I see you vacuum, but there's guts on the floor." It's like, can you?
I ain't say
Like,
it.
why would you vacuum and then have guts on the floor? No, that makes no sense.
Excuse me. Can you deal with the fact that
No sense.
everything is set before you? Well, it can't be set before me because there's dirt before me, peasant.
Exactly. Clean it up.
Don't use your hand like that
Follow
ever
up.
again.
Clean it up.
Yo, if
And
we
this is
do
my
dishes,
life.
don't
This is
follow
my
up
life.
on my shit, yo. Don't follow up on my dishes.
You're right. Next time your dish is dirty,
No.
I'm gonna make you eat off that plate. Eat off that dirty plate that you cleaned.
Yep.
You
I see
can't
nothing wrong with
judge
that.
me. You never saw the dishes skills.
Now look
Okay?
at his face. I'm like, oh my god! Now you washed it.
See, you washed
That's
it,
your
so why
work.
can't
Listen,
you?
I do the
figured out a
dishes
trick.
fine.
I figured out a trick.
I got an exceptional amount of skills.
I just send the kids to do it.
Okay.
Who's that? Who coming in? Where we at? What we doing?
Okay. All right. Who doorbell ringing?
Who's sneaking in at this 12 this afternoon?
It's a beautiful day in the
In
neighborhood.
the neighborhood.
Hey,
Would you
neighbor.
be mine? Ladies and
Got some
gentlemen,
sugar.
who got some sugar? But ain't got
She
no
got
tea.
some sugar now.
I know that's right.
Something was dropped off.
Oh,
Ooh.
Maybe you put some sugar in Azalea
They
Banks.
can't have
you put your order together this week.
I know. Make sure my Amazon shit get to my house.
You see the Sam? Did you see the outfit that you bought?
I
It's
did.
coming.
I did.
You see, you bought the He-Man chain outfit. So you want? I see what you want to do. I see what you got going on out here, Samantha. Mm-hmm.
I thought we were supposed to see that.
Yo,
No, not me. I'm just waiting on the order of shea butter.
Too. I sent her a package.
I'm just waiting for an order of shea butter.
Yo, somebody fouled. They said Azalea Banks need to put some chia seeds on her head.
Chia. That's my stuff.
Yo.
Ignoring is a quality skill in marriage.
Damn, double package.
No, that's the door opening.
I'm about to say, some of you sound like you have to sign for that, sis.
Mm-mm.
Sound like your mannequin came in the mail. You would be excited about that.
I mean, why not?
I have a white friend of mine. They hit me up and they say, "Oh my God, your friend is so funny." I was like, first of all, let's start this. She's not my friend.
Yes.
Let's start there.
Hello,
okay?
whoever you are, white friend.
Like, she's just this weird imbecile that is on the show and she picks the shit or whatever the case may be.
I'm funny. Ha 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 ha.
I posted on Instagram this past week. Support your friends and pay for price. Niggas be wanting discounts out here, and it's unacceptable if you're saying you're gonna support the homies business.
That's true. I don't ask for a discount, but some people will give it to you just off the shrimp that you are supporting them.
If you have to ask,
you can't afford it. That's what people say. If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Right.
No, not in that light. I'm saying,
I remember that.
If you have to ask your friend, right, then that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. No, Twan know what I'm talking about because people rude and ignorant.
How do y'all feel about y'all friends not telling you that they had COVID? Because listen, this is what happened. So I found out a friend of mine had COVID. Now, granted, I understand it's kind of sort of like HIPAA thing, not my business. But do you feel like you should be informed if your friends previously had COVID?
I would appreciate if they told me for two reasons. Because one, what if something had actually happened to you and you passed away and then I didn't know? And then depending on how much we hang out, I would want to know that.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yes.
You could be a dirty, carnal-minded individual, and I got a whole situation on my hand that I don't want to bring back to my house. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
For real. You know? So it's appreciative if you let a person know that you have been dealing with COVID or you had a situation with COVID or so forth and so on. So, y'all make sure that y'all being clean, still wash your hands, still 6 feet away. Hell, I try to park 6 feet away from people these days. I don't play. Like, I literally go to the slot where it's empty as fuck. Yeah. So I can stay the hell away from people.
So wash your hands. Yeah. Keep your hands out your face.
Keep it distant.
Hey, use hand sanitizer and put your mask on.
Guys, love y'all, man.
Hell away from you.
This was another dope day of Straight Up
Episode
in the Morning.
3.
Episode 3.
Straight Up in the Morning, your boy Toinecast, C.J58. And we got Sam in the building. We want to give a big shout out to the iRant Network My man Giant Logic. Big shout out to New York. Big shout out to Baltimore for holding us down, ladies and gentlemen. We are Straight Up in the Morning. We take names and we kick ass, and we are virtual now. No more radio. You can see us. You can see our expression. All of this beautiful blackness. Yes, you can see it. I promise you. Tomorrow, technical difficulties will not be existent, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to my man John Logic. Want to appreciate him again.
Ja.
I rant.
Thank you.
We got white people court tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get scared. Don't run.
Crab Daddy.
Questions for the white folks, and we want to know. We holding you accountable for the carrots and the potato salad. We want to know shit like that.
I want to know why there's raisins there.
Let's know.
Why we only use salt and pepper?
Straight Up in the Morning. Y'all be cool. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.